Welcome to today's lesson on APA referencing. My name is Ezenwane Emmanuel Chidi, MSc in Food and Industrial Microbiology from Federal University of Technology, Owerri. In this lesson, we are going to learn how to reference an edited book and a journal article used for an assignment or a research correctly based on APA style. In research, referencing a resource material is a critical issue and must be done correctly. Journal articles are mostly used for research in higher institutions, and it is important for students and researchers to understand how to reference a journal article. In the last lesson, we learned that a book can be grouped into a whole authored book and a whole edited book. Today, we shall learn how to reference a whole edited book. The only difference between the whole edited book and whole authored book is that in edited book, you have to indicate that the book is an edited one. Let's look at the following examples. If you have a book edited by one person, example here we have EC, in brackets we have ED showing editor, means EC is the editor of the book. Then every other thing is same as whole authored book. The year of publication, the title of the book, and the publisher's name. The URL if available. Two editors, we have EC and Ada AC. Now plural, addition of X, mean editors. Then have the year of publication and so on. So the difference here is that in this edited book, we have to include EDX if there are more than one editors to show that they are what editors. Let's look at the front cover of the whole edited book. You will see that on the front page we will be seeing edited by. For you to know that the book is an edited book. If it's a whole authored book, you will not see edited by. This edited by will only come for an edited book. So by adding this ED or EDS, that is the difference between whole authored book and the whole edited book. Referencing a journal article. The referencing formats include the author, the name of the author, the year of publication in brackets, the article title, journal title must be italicized, volume, number of the article must be italicized also, the issue number in brackets, not italicized. You have the page range, the DOI or the URL. The DOI is always preferred for a journal article, except in some cases where the DOI is not available, you cannot provide a website. That is the URL. You can see clearly how it is done. The author's surname, year, article title, journal title, volume number, just like what I've mentioned earlier. You can see the space between the first line and the second line. That must be maintained. The first line of each citation is left adjusted. Every subsequent line is indented 5 to 7 spaces. That is for way of typing the reference. So let's look at the following examples. We have one author, Mba EC, as the name of the author, 2020 as the year of publication, a variation in genetic makeup of some families in your community as the article title, Journal of Biological Science as the journal title, 9 as the volume number, it must be italicized, 8 as the issue number in brackets. We have comma, then have the page range 10 to 15. This comma is used for this 7th edition, APA 7th edition. If it was to be in 6th edition, you have column in place of comma. In our next lesson, we'll do more of the differences between the 7th edition and the 6th edition, so we understand it better. So this is the DOI number, and this is the format for writing a DOI number. HTTPS : you have the DOI.org and so on. The DOI must be included if it is available. For 2 authors, we have Mba EC and Eze EC, the year of publication 2020, and so on. The year of the journal title, Journal of Biological Science, must be italicized. The volume number italicized. So 2 things are italicized here in referencing journal articles. They are the journal title italicized and the volume number italicized. The journal title and the volume number are the 2 items italicized in referencing a journal article. If you have 2 to 20 authors, you have to list all authors' name available. Same way it is done when referencing a book. The 20 authors must be all listed for this 7th edition of APA referencing. Referencing a journal article without page number but has article number. Some journals will indicate an article number without a page range. Same way you indicate the article number by saying article then followed by the number. E01284384 is the number. Then article there must be included for this 7th edition. That is, so article, the number in place of the page range. That is the only difference when there is no page range but it has the article number. So like I said, they tend to be observed here is the use of comma where necessary and use of ampersand. Use of comma, use of ampersand, and use of full stop where necessary. Remember to italicize the journal title and volume number. Let's look at referencing a journal article with missing information. So some students here have the habit of forging some informations. They will look at a journal without volume number. They will assign a number they feel like assigning. No, that is wrong. They look at a journal article, there is no issue number, they assign a number they feel like. That is wrong. Out of the page range is also applicable. They just assign a kind of number 1 to 2, 1 to 20. They feel just for formality. No, you don't have to go into forging of these numbers. If a journal article is having a missing information, reference it without that information. It's acceptable. So let's look at when a journal article is having a missing volume number. Example there, we have Mba EC and Eze EC published year 2020. Have the article title as usual. So let's look at it. Here, after the journal title, we have comma. You can see there is no In the brackets, we have 8 as the issue number, no volume number. Reference without it, it is acceptable. What of missing issue number? You can see after the journal title in this our example, we have 9, 10 to 15. 10 to 15 is the page range, 9 is the volume number. You can see nothing again, no number in the bracket. It means there is no issue number. Reference without it is acceptable. What of a missing page number or article number? Don't forge any page number saying 20 to 40. No. Reference without it. You can see after the journal title, we have comma, 9 is the volume number, 8 in brackets is the issue number, full stop, that is the end of the reference. You now have the URL or the DOI address, that is web address or the DOI address. The reference here has no page number, no article number. Reference it. You don't need to forge any number. Hope that is clear. It is acceptable. Thank you for listening. What we have just learned is how to reference a journal article with complete information and without complete information. Thank you once again for listening. Please subscribe to this channel for notification of next lesson. Don't forget, this lesson was sponsored by Easy Barrister Solution. Thank you.